nation is connected, but if everybody in that nation is on one accord, then you're gonna thrive. So let's say Africa, like most of the exports is like minerals and shit, right? Minerals, maybe like fruits, vegetables, agriculture. They're rich in it, right? Diamonds, gold, a lot of mineral shit, but they not together with it. So that's why, like, the Europeans are coming in and capitalizing off this shit, because all the different African states is divided. Everybody's against each other. So the foreigners, that's how they're able to come in and occupy and colonize these areas and then extract the resources and take it back home. That's what the fuck he doing. That's why I be like, I know they not my friends. I know who my enemy is. But at the same time, I understand that it's not, as a man thinketh, so shall he be. It's not about, like, the physical aspect, because this shit, this is a spiritual war, right? So it's mental, it's not physical. It's not, yeah, I can overpower his little goofy ass and take his shit, you feel me? Like, I can do whatever the fuck I want to do to him physically. Physically, he can't compete with me. But mentally, competency-wise, he knows shit that I don't fucking know. He has resources that I don't have. I may have these resources and don't even realize I got these fucking resources. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm like, this shit, but that's what they do. And that's what I'm trying to do. Because I can't do it with my people, so I'm going to have to do it myself and just be the example. Doing commerce, international trade. We do it every fucking day. Don't you buy shit from fucking Amazon? Where you think it's coming from?
Hey, yo, what's happening? What you got going down? Hey,
man, what's good?
Man, going down, man. Yeah,
like Young John.
Yeah.
Pit
Yes,
Wise,
sir.
what's good, man?
Man,
Man, doctor in the building, what's good? Salute. Top of the motherfucking morning. Really
Yes,
ain't even the top.
sir.
Yeah. It's almost lunchtime.
Man, lunchtime. Yep. What
I
you
ain't even
said,
ate
man.
breakfast yet. It's almost lunch.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Out here getting it, man. What's good, Big A, man?
Hey, can't call it, might spoil it. I'm back in
Nice.
here like I left my wallet and key. Yeah.
Lord. Yeah, man.
Man.
Another day, man. Another beautiful day, man.
Yeah.
Out here getting shit done, putting in work as usual.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing new,
Yep. Man, you got some news we can use, huh?
Yes, sir. Katrina. Hey, Katrina.
Hey, what's happening? Glad you could join us. Man.
In my Martin voice. Hey.
Yeah. Nah,
Tony, what's good, man?
Hey. Man.
Yeah, man. It's another day, another dollar, man. You know what it is, man. We working, man. Working. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So,
yeah, man.
I'm gonna let the chat fill up just a little bit more before I get started. But I go ahead and let you load that good old content, man, so they can see what's going on, man.
Okay.
What the topic of today is. I'm gonna have to put my Morpheus voice on for this.
Okay. What is it?
The topic of today is, what is the Matrix? That was hard too. That was right on cue.
Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. What is the Matrix?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna try to stay on topic today. I'm gonna try to keep it a little bit more structured today. And you know
Okay.
how we get,
Okay.
we get into it and we be going in, but I'm gonna try to keep it structured and
Structure. Okay.
y'all the most bang for your buck.
Okay. We moving on. We moving up. We moving up, man. Okay.
To the east side.
Hey.
Now, what is the Matrix? So I'm pretty sure at this point, it's 2025. I mean, goddamn, if you ain't seen the original Matrix movie by now, you must have been, even if you were incarcerated, somebody had an iPhone, a flip phone, access to YouTube or a jail computer, something that you should have been able to at least see a clip or a scene from the original Matrix movie. Now, if you have seen it, and it's been a while since you've seen it, after this live, I encourage you to go back and rewatch it. You'll see it with new eyes after this live. A lot of my perspectives is nothing new. I mean, a million people have broken the movie down and had different perspectives or philosophies or hidden jewels or gems or subliminal messages and all this type shit that they done got from the movie. But I'm gonna get mine. And
okay.
Every time I watch the movie, bro, I'm be honest with you.
Oh, you going in and out, mister?
Or another piece of the puzzle. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, like Verizon.
Okay. So so the Matrix. What is the Matrix? Now, if you remember, I'm gonna try to summarize it because I'm basically gonna hit certain key points in the movie. I'm not gonna just break down the whole movie, but there's certain key scenes in the movie. Those are the ones I want to focus on because those are the ones I believe that a lot of people overlook or they don't catch. For instance, I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning, right? In the beginning of the movie, you have Neo, right? Whose real name is what is his first? I can't think. I know his last name is Anderson. I'm trying to think what his first name was. Remember, Agent Smith kept calling him Mr. Anderson. I can't remember what his first name was. But Mr. Anderson, right? This
Thomas.
is the one I want to deal with.
Thomas. Here's why I said Thomas.
Thomas. Thomas Anderson?
I don't know.
That's a fit why I said he said it was Thomas.
Yeah.
Was it Thomas? What was his first name?
Yeah.
I know it was
Mr. That's what Pitwise said. You don't believe Pitwise?
I don't remember, but what scene did he say? I don't remember. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't remember him ever saying his first name. Mr. Anderson. So you woke me up.
Yeah, I watched The Matrix, but I never really I don't know, man. Yeah, but continue. Continue.
So, anyway, Mr. Anderson, right? He's your everyday normal guy. He's you. He's me. He is the what they call the old timers called the sleeping giant, right? He has all the power and all the potential in the world. He can do anything, but his mind is being blocked, right? There's blockades or there's barriers in his mind that are keeping him from reaching his full potential. That's us. That's you. That's me. That's every man on this panel. We represent Mr. Anderson, right? That's you and your lower self state, right? That's Mr. Anderson. Now, even in that state of mind, something within him every day is telling him that this ain't it. It's more to life than this. This can't be it. This can't. I can't. My purpose of life can't be to just go to work, retire, and die. That can't be, just the mundane things of life. This can't be how I'm supposed to be living. I know there's more. I can't explain it. I can't touch it. I can't taste it. Can't feel it. But I sense it. You know what I'm saying? I feel it. I sense it. It's more to life than just this. I know it is. So he's on this journey, right? He's still living his regular mundane life. He's going to work, whatever. But in his free time, he's searching. He's searching for answers that he can't give himself, right? He can't give himself, but he's looking for these answers outside of himself, right? Now, he's in the Matrix. The Matrix has him. Now, what is the Matrix? That's his question. What is the Matrix? So fast forward, he ends up, remember you said Alice in Wonderland, they told him to follow the White Rabbit. Everybody, that was one reference, right, to that the story of Alice in Wonderland. Now I'm gonna get into that later, but that was one reference in the beginning of the movie. He saw that we was texting, right, to this anonymous person he was texting online, and they told him to follow the White Rabbit.
Yeah.
Right. So when the girl came to the door, he was like, "Hey, you trying to go out party?" He like, "Man, I don't want to party, motherfucker. I'm trying to figure out what the Matrix is. You come here with this bullshit. I ain't trying to go party. I done that." And then he turned around and he saw the White Rabbit. He was like, "Oh, what the fuck? She did say something about the White Rabbit. So let me follow the White Rabbit."
Yeah.
Now, who did he meet? Who did he meet when they went to the club? Who was his first point of contact? Trinity.
Okay.
Trinity, the Holy Trinity, 3, everything in 3. So it's a lot of levels to this shit. I ain't gonna break it down too much because you can go into numerology, you can go into astrology, all different ways you can flip this shit, right? But my main focus is what is the Matrix and understanding the Matrix and how it plays a role in your life and how the end goal should be to where you're like Neo, where you can go in and out of the Matrix as you please freely and do whatever the fuck you so please while you're within the Matrix. And I'm gonna show you at the end of this live how all of this shit ties back into what I've been talking about since I started the fucking channel.
Okay.
Which is asset protection, right? Overall, that's pretty much what it boils down to. Now, he meets Trinity, right? Then she takes him, she talks to him, and he ends up, long story short, the agents. And now the ones who can free him and have the answers to the questions that he has, they've got in contact with him now, right? Now the agents, what is the agent's job? What is Agent Smith's job? Agent Smith, because you gotta think, any governmental agency, they have agents working for agencies, right? And what is he's a program in the Matrix, but what is his sole purpose? What was he created for? To keep structure, to keep order, right? To keep the Matrix running the way it's supposed to run, so the machines can do what they need to do and they can benefit from the Matrix.
Hey, time out, man.
What's up?
Bro, I'm tripping. I just looked at the damn picture. That's you up there, man.
No, that ain't me.
I'll just bullshit.
I tried to get him to look like me as much as possible, but that ain't me.
I know. I understand. I understand this.
That's all of us up there. That's why I tried to make the picture look like one of us. I ain't want to look like Neo. I want you. I know you can relate, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. Now, what was that? Okay. Now,
my bad. I won't do that no more.
No, you good. You good. So I'm trying to summarize. I don't want to. I'm trying to stick to the key points. Now, okay, where was that? Agent Smith. Okay, so now Morpheus and all of them, they've now made contact with Neo, right? They've already made contact through the internet or whatever, right? Now they make physical contact. He's actually talked to somebody that he can touch and that he can actually hear their voice and touch him and look at him. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, I'm not just tripping. This is not just somebody playing games with me. It's something to this shit, right?
Yeah.
So now they have his full attention. He's all the way locked in. That's all he can think about. Oh shit, man. Oh, it's real. I knew the Matrix was real. Wow. Now I can start getting some answers. This is freaking me out. Whoa, what's going on? So now the agents have been alerted because it's like, hold up. Now they done made contact. It was one thing to make contact, but now they made physical contact with him.
Yeah.
Right. So now they've gotten so close to him that now it's possible that he may be freed. They can give him information that he can use to get him out of the fucking Matrix.
Yeah.
I.e., what they call waking him up. Because he's asleep. He don't know he's asleep. He think the Matrix is real. His physical body is asleep. He's living in his mind. So, fast forward, he wakes up in his bed, right? He's like, oh man, it was all a fucking dream. I thought that shit was real. Damn, that was crazy. All right. Now, he goes on back about his life. He goes to work. Then remember the agents came looking for him at his job. He had to run from him. And all. He's like, man, what the fuck is going on? Who the fuck is these motherfuckers? So he's trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So long story short, remember they end up snatching him up.
Yeah.
Morpheus and them, they were trying to, get him, but they the agents end up catching him. So they put a tracking device on him. Remember they had a whole file, right? That file had his name on it. Everything from his date, from the time he was born until that day, they had documented everything.
Okay.
All his bank accounts, his IDs, his birth certificate, his social, his everything. That's called a paper trail, right? That's not the real him.
Yeah.
That's the Matrix version of him, right? It's not the real him, the flesh and blood person.
I'm listening. You went out, man. What happened? Oh, man. Yeah, only dug his bullets in real life. Yeah.
I'm back. So anyway.
He back.
They try to do scare tactics, as they always do, right? They take you in the interrogation room. They want to, so look, we already know you was the trigger man. Just watch the episode of 48 Hours. We already know you was the trick. We know you did it, man. You might as well go ahead and tell us.
You said you was here at 12 o'clock, but then you just told me you was here at 11:45. You know you done messed up.
You know you fucked up, right? You know you done fucked up.
You know you done messed up.
If they had you, you wouldn't be in the fucking room. That's why it's called an interrogation room. They're interrogating you. So obviously you have some information that they don't. So they're trying to trick you because they know you're incompetent. So their goal is to try to convince you that they have something on you that's incriminating to the point where you need to play ball with us. You need to tell us what you know, because we already know what you know. It's basically how they, which makes no fucking sense.
Yep.
If you already had the evidence you need to convict me, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be in custody.
Yep.
You go ahead and book me.
Yep. Unless you got that one homeboy that y'all running and you get away. And he get jammed up and you hiding in the bushes and he get caught. And you like, hey, come on, Mr. CEO, they got us, man. Come on out the bushes, bro.
We caught, bro. They got us.
We caught, man. They got us, man.
They got us. They got your black ass. Now, that's my point. Okay. They got him, right? They put the tracking device on him. Once again, he wakes up, he's thinking, okay, it was just a dream. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Right? He meets up with Morpheus and Neo and them, right?
Yeah.
Soon as he get in the car, we got to check him, right? Because they know he bugged. Because they know the system, they know how the agents move, because it's a program, so nothing changes.
Oh man, there you go again. You did it again.
I'm back.
Okay. All right, he back.
All right, so
hey, you getting a call or something? Somebody calling you?
Yeah.
Hey, put your phone on. Do that. Yeah. Do not disturb. Yeah, cause we clocked in right now, man. We all the way clocked in.
All right. So let me stay on topic now. He gets with no, he ain't even met Morpheus yet. I'm sorry. He's with Trinity. So they get in the car, right? First thing they do, lift up your shirt. Nigga, ain't no games. Put a strap on them, everything. Nigga, lift up your shirt. Because right now, you're a threat to us. Before, you were an asset. Because we see potential in you, right? So you were an asset. Right. That's why we're taking this risk, or we're investing in you, right? Even taking this risk, coming in here, risking our lives and freedom to try to bring you out of your ignorance.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So we know that you've been compromised. So nigga, you being here right now is jeopardizing our life. So ain't no talking, nigga. Do exactly what the fuck we telling you to do. On blowing your brains out. That's how serious. And he's confused now. He's like, what the fuck, nigga? You brought me in. What the fuck? This is crazy. All right, he lift his shirt up. They take out the machine. They suck the fuck. He's like, oh shit, that shit was real. Yes. Now he's in the point in his mind. Okay, now I'm not tripping. Now I know I'm not tripping. All this shit that I've been going on. That people come to my job, meeting y'all, and then waking up. I wasn't tripping. It wasn't a dream. That shit is real. You just pulled a fucking tracking device out my goddamn stomach. Now he gets to the spot. He finally meets Morpheus. Why the name Morpheus? Why Morpheus? Right? I ain't gonna go into all that. You do your own research on that.
Oh, damn.
We'd be here for another 2 hours. So
okay.
he meets Morpheus, right? And
Man,
this is another.
go ahead. No, keep going.
It's another key point that happens in that scene, right?
Yeah.
And it's little shit, little subtle shit. Like, all right, for instance, when he was explaining to him about Alice in Wonderland, do you really want to know how deep the rabbit hole goes? Because Morpheus doesn't even fully know how deep the rabbit hole goes. You find that later on in the movie and in later movies, the sequels and shit, you know, in the trilogy. So you find that on later on that Morpheus he know a lot, but he don't know everything. Because it's layers to it that Morpheus don't even understand. So when he's asking, how do you want to know how deep it goes? He said, how deep are you willing to go down this rabbit hole? Because it gets deep. Basically, are you ready? Are you willing to do whatever it takes to get the answer to your question?
Yeah.
He said, he told me you had the option, the red or blue pill. Now, if you pay attention, the camera angles at Morpheus's glasses, and it shows two Neos, right? The same person, but two different. One is reaching for a pill, and in the other lens, he's not.
Right.
And then he said, but when he was about to reach out and grab the pill, he said, wait. And he stopped. When he stopped, both versions of Neo looked at him. One was reaching out, one wasn't.
Right.
So that's showing you the duality, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he's half in, half out. He's not all the way 100. He's not all the way in. He's hesitant. That means he wants to know the truth, but he's still kind of scared. Like, I don't know. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. That's
Right.
us. We do it every day. We want to know how deep the rabbit hole goes, but are you willing to put the work in? Are you willing to read that whole book? Are you willing to take that class? Are you willing to pay for that seminar, that training, or whatever? Whatever you need to do, right? You're taking a risk. You don't know what's on the other side. You don't know what the outcome gonna be. You gambling. So it's a 50-50. I might get what I want out of it. I might do what I think this is. It might be true. It might not. I'll never know until I gotta take this pill.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why he reiterated, nigga, are you sure? He doubled down. He said, fuck it. Then he took the pill. The pill was just another tracking device. So they could find him in the real world, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they did whatever they needed to do. He came out of the Matrix, right? They went and they found him in his little pod. And, you know, once the robots realized he had woke up, we can't use you no more. See, the only way they can feed off of him is if he sleep. Once he awakens, I can't eat off you no more. So you're no longer value to me. You got to go. What did they do? They flushed him down the fucking toilet. They came and picked him up out of the squalor, out of the garbage. And if you notice, it was symbolic too, because the thing as the crane was pulling him up, you had the light, right? He was going into the light. He was blinded. Remember, he was blocking his eyes and shit as he was going into the ship. Then they brought him in. They looking at him. He still distorted, and he, you know, because he ain't never used his muscles. You know what I'm saying? So now he's being reborn. He's like a child again, a baby. He's in a new world, a whole new. I don't know nothing about this. I'm lost. So it's just like a baby being born into this world. You don't know shit. Everything is a new experience. What is that? What is that sound? What is this? What does this taste like? So everything is foreign to you. So he's like a child again, right? So they have to, you know, feed him and clothe him and you know, nurse him back and fix his holes and all the, you know, the plugs and shit they had in him and fix him up and get him right. Long story short, fast forward, right? Neo finally comes to him. He said, "Are you sure you want to know what the Matrix is?" He said, "Yes." Then they go back into the Matrix. So mind you, this is his first time being back in the Matrix since he left out the Matrix, not knowing that he was even in the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Then they started fighting. Remember, he was teaching him how to fight. It was uploading data. What is that? When you learn new information, right? You take new information in. Wow, I know how to do kung fu. I mean, you know, he said, "Show me." And then they went into the Matrix, and they was, you know, and it had the dojo, whatever, program up, and they fighting, doing karate and shit. And remember, Neo was really fighting. Like in his mind, he thought the shit was real. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He thought it was real in his mind. He's sweating and shit. And remember, Morpheus, he just chilling. He ain't out of breath. He ain't sweating. He looking. He like, man. He said, wow. He said, why did I beat you? He said, man, you stronger. You faster than me. I can't keep up. He said, do you honestly believe that my muscles and my strength, my physical capabilities have anything to do with what we doing in this place. This is not physical.
Right.
So basically what he's explaining to him is not physical, it's mental. So he's slowly starting. He said, he was like, I know. And then remember he said, all right, again. And you can see there was moments in the movie with you know, Keanu Reeves' face. He had that dumb look on his face, like, damn, okay, I see what he do. Okay, I get it now. Then he said again. Then they went at it again and shit. They start sparring again. And then he got the best of Morpheus. Boom, he caught him. Clean shot. Like he was doing some Wang Chung shit. He said, I know what you're trying to do. He said, all I'm trying to do is get you to free your fucking mind. I'm trying to get you to remove the blocks in your own brain, because you are your biggest enemy. Nothing. Okay, think about what I'm saying, and think about the rest of the movie. All right, I'm a paraphrase. I don't want the movie long. I'm just trying to hit key points and where his brain was unlocking throughout the movie. Now, remember the scene where they were doing the jumping shit, where they would, you know, jump from building to building. And one of, I think it was Trinity or somebody did it first, and he was like, what the fuck? And he was like, man, I can't do that shit. He said, yes, you can. He said, you got to free your mind, Neo, free your mind. Then he turned around, he did it, Morpheus did it. And everybody was sitting there holding hand, hoping like, man, I hope he make it, he gonna make it. He's like, man, nobody ever makes the first jump. And he gonna make it, he different, he Neo, he gonna make it, he the one, he gonna make it. And he failed. And they got disappointed. Damn, man, we thought he was the Jesus, man. We thought he was the one, man. Those are all the Messiah, our messiahs, right? We put so much faith. That's your leaders. That's Farrakhan. That's Farad Muhammad. That's all these Marcus Garvey. That's these men who were great men. I ain't taking nothing from them. I'm giving these men their flowers. They were great men and they did great things in their time period in their lives. But they were not our saviors, because you have to save yourself. This is why no movement, nothing we do succeeds, because we look into one man to lead us out of our own iniquities. Like no man can do that for you. You have to do that for yourself. So he failed. So they looking like, damn, man, he ain't Neo, man. He ain't the one, man. He ain't make. But Trinity, Morpheus, certain ones still had faith in him. They're like, nope. So y'all don't have, y'all faith ain't strong enough. Y'all don't see in him what we see in him. Why? Because they went to the Oracle.
Mm-hmm.
The Oracle told them certain things, which are what? Prophetic. What makes them prophetic? Because she made a statement that something would happen in the future, and it happened in the way that she said it would happen. Does that mean she knows things that other people don't know? Maybe, maybe not. But the difference between the Oracle and other programs is that Oracle has been there since the original Matrix. So there's certain information or certain knowledge that Oracle has that other people in the Matrix or that's outside of the Matrix may not have. So even though she's in the Matrix and she's a program created by the Matrix or the machines, she's still an asset or working with the humans. These are your people that are in the system or in the Matrix and that are working, you know, whatever you want to call them, the Illuminati, powers that be, whatever you want to call it. The 13 families, the whatever. The people that run the world, right? They work with them and they're in cahoots with them. But the things that they're doing and the moves that they're making are in our benefit. But they're only in your benefit if you know who you are and what your position is. If you sleep in the Matrix, then the things they do ain't gonna benefit you. But if you in the real world and you just tapping back into the Matrix to wake other people up or to make moves, right? Then it's gonna benefit you. Now I digress. Back to the movie. So, long story short, you know, what was the next? So I'm gonna fast forward to when he finally told him what the Matrix was, right? He showed him that the Matrix. Oh yeah. Pitwise said, you think that's air you're breathing? Exactly. He said, you think that's air you breathing? You know what I'm saying? He started thinking about it like
new membership, man. Dirty Dog.
Shout out, Dirty Dog Kennels.
Man.
Welcome.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, he was like, is that air you breathing? And he thought about it. He's like, damn, you're right. This is not real. It's in my mind. Why the fuck am I trying? It's a dream. No different than when you lay down at night and have a dream. The only reason you running in your dreams or you scared or whatever is because, and shout out to Samurai, because Samurai the one as a child woke me up to that shit. I was about to slap him back in the head like, nigga, shut your little dumb ass up. You don't know what the hell you talking about. Talking about you control your dream. You can't just something trying to kill me in my dreams. I can't control that shit, nigga. But then I got to think about it. I said, damn, this little nigga got a point. And that same night, I had a dream. I don't remember what the fuck. Something was chasing me through some woods, and I got to a cliff. I could either jump or I could turn around and fire. I usually jump and I wake up before I hit the ground. But this night I said, you know what? Fuck that shit. I ain't no bitch ass nigga in real life. Why the fuck am I running from shit in my goddamn dream?
Yeah.
And I turned around and I beat the shit out of that motherfucker, whatever the hell it was. I don't even remember what it was. And ever since that night, I started dreaming the way I wanted to dream. If I start having a nightmare, I turn it into a fucking porno scene. Now I got
so you can control your dreams, huh?
I control my dreams, and everybody listening can do the same thing. And Samurai is the one that he was probably 8-9 years old. I told you the boy different.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the movie. So he was like, "Are you breathing?" So fast forward, right? When Morpheus finally explained to him, and showed him what the Matrix was, how the machines have tricked mankind into thinking that they're living reality when they're living in a construct, right? An artificial form of reality. And in that artificial form of reality, they must be sleep, right? Because it's mental. It's not a physical reality. Right? When you're talking about the third and fourth dimension, we're talking about the fifth. It's mental. It's not physical. So in this reality, they're able to feed off the humans physically because mentally they are asleep. And that's what's going on today. Everyone is feeding off of us because we're ignorant to the system, the Matrix.
Right.
That there's the physical you and there's the Matrix version of you, right? That corporation.
You buy Amazon, don't you?
Exactly. You got a birth certificate. You got a social security account. That's an account number. The red numbers on the back of your social security card. So, back to the movie, The Matrix. Okay, so after he explained to him what it was, he said, and showed him the battery, he said, all of this was that so the machines can turn humans into this. And that's literally what we are. We feed the economy, we feed the systems, that's why when I say certain shit, it's because I understand certain things. Like, so we hold all the power. We the people. We run everything. How do you have elected officials, right? That you elect. They need your vote to get into office, but somehow, some fucking how in some way, once they get into these positions, now they're your dictator. Last I don't know. Last I checked, if you look up what a dictatorship is, you don't get elected into that position. It's usually taken by force, right?
Okay.
You either worship me or serve me or die. If
it's not taken by force, it's held by force.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but this is what I'm saying. How do you now tell me what I can and can't do? Right? You decide what my rights and my freedoms are. But the position you're in because I put you there.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I don't want to go too off topic. Now back to the movie. Now, but this is the main point I wanted to make. When he explained to, now mind you, up until this point, this is everything that Neo has been doing has been to get to this result, to find out the truth of what the Matrix is. Now that he has the answer to that question, it blew his fucking mind. He couldn't accept it. It can't be that. Hell no, this can't be the truth. This can't be what it is. Let me out. He started freaking out. He passed out. And then when he woke up, Morpheus was in his room and he told him, he said, look, I have to apologize. Usually we don't free minds once they get past a certain age because they can't handle the truth. They've been living in the Matrix so long that their brain is incapable of thinking that it's possible to live any other way than the way they're used to living. These are your older people who have given up on life.
They didn't get the smartphone when everybody else got the smartphone.
You see what I'm saying? They've given up on life. They've accepted the Matrix. You can't talk to them about nothing outside of what they've already experienced or what they know. They ain't trying to hear it. Because you telling them something versus that you telling them some information versus them basing how they move off of their prior experiences. They not trying to hear that shit. Now, if you show them something different, they might kind of entertain it. But just to share information with them, they not trying to hear that shit. Those are the ones that they done. They too old. They not gonna change. And it's not really an age thing. It's a mental thing, right? Mentally, they're so asleep that like they basically vegetables. You ain't gonna never wake them up. So that's what was happening to Neo, right? He didn't want to accept the truth, and Morpheus had to apologize. He said, I have to apologize, but he said I had to wake you up. Because even though that you're pretty much at the point where you were pretty much accepting or giving up, right? The fight on you were trying to wake up, but you was kind of, at the point where you like 50-50. Do I want to wake up? Do I want to stay asleep? I don't know. I'm by myself. Don't nobody else really care about the shit that I'm into or researching. It's like, I don't know. We all been there, right? It's not cool to be, it's starting to be cool to be smart or be intelligent or be a reader or a thinker. It's starting to be cool, right? Being a nerd is cool now, right? This is the tech era. But when we was coming up, it wasn't cool to be smart. You got the smart kids and nerds, they got picked on, they got bullied. And then later on in life, they become your supervisors. Now they telling your dumb ass what the fuck to do. You was cool as hell in school. What he said on the Wankster song, he said, you was the shit in high school, nigga, what happened to you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You was the toughest nigga, you was the head of the football team, you was the man, you had all the bitches, you was the man. Now you working the back of Kroger, breaking down boxes. You know what I'm saying? So, yep, like Lone Wolf said, straw man. That represents your straw man. When you go into the Matrix, that's your straw man. Because it's not the real you. It's the you that the Matrix creates or you create to operate within the Matrix. Now, he told him what it was, right? So now Neo is going through this phase of, damn, I got to figure out, man, this is crazy. This is a lot. I don't know if this is even something. And now he done figured out, now he know he the one. Not only do you know what the Matrix is, and that done broke you and done crushed your whole mental. Now, they also tell you you're the one that's gonna fix all this shit. Wait a minute, hold the fuck up. Now you tell, not only is my whole life been a lie, but I gotta be the one to fix everybody else's life. I gotta fix the whole plan. I gotta save everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be the martyr. What?
Yeah.
Me? Nigga, what? Do you know who I am? I'm just Mr. Anderson, nigga. I got a corner office, nigga. I got a cubicle. I ain't got an office.
Yeah.
I'm a nobody. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
But that also lets you know that everybody is the one. Because Neo, they called him Neo, right? But if you change the vowels around, you get one.
Yeah.
So they say Neo is the one, right? What is a
Yeah.
Neo? Neo is short for neophyte.
But what?
Neophyte.
Okay.
So your first level, and when you get initiated, your first phase of your first level, you're called considered a neophyte.
Okay.
You don't know shit. You're an initiate.
Okay.
That's why they call him Neo, the one. He's the one, but you flip it around, it's Neo. Neo is short for neophyte. All right, now, so he's going through his phases of initiation. So now he knows the truth. He's at the point where he's starting to accept that. Now, they start training him. He's learning, right? He's going through the different motions. They train him on the agents, right? And what did they tell him? They said, everybody you come in contact with is potentially, if they are not freed, meaning they are not waking up in their mind, they're not conscious of the truth, they are potentially an agent. Now, wasn't the agent able to just basically possess anybody within the Matrix?
Yeah.
Remember, if they was around anybody that was in the Matrix, right? Even though they sleep, the agents could just possess them and turn into an agent.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they couldn't get away from them. Because as long as they around somebody that's plugged into the Matrix, they can access them. They can get to them. Same thing in reality, bro. Anybody that doesn't know the truth is potentially an agent. They're potentially harmful to you.
Yeah.
They still sleep. So you can't trust them. So these niggas out here that still thinking they niggas, they think they came off a slave ship and all this other shit, and I'm a real nigga, and I'm a blood, I'm a crip, I'm this, I'm that. If that's what they on, they're in the Matrix.
Yeah.
They sleep. So I can't trust you because you're asleep.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, Cypher, that goes into a whole other thing. The guy Cypher, that's why they call his name was Cypher, because what did he do? He decoded the Matrix.
Yeah.
What is a cipher? You see what I'm saying? That's what I say. You got to peep the verbiage and the names of certain people and why they use certain words in this movie. The shit is deep.
Yeah.
And the Wachowski brothers didn't write the Matrix too. Y'all can go look that up for
I
yourself.
know it was a black woman.
And she won that case too. Now.
Yeah. So I got a question. Oh, well, never mind. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Go ahead. Cause I've been.
No, I wanted you to connect the Matrix to the Terminator universe, but continue what you were saying.
Okay, I got you. It does correlate. It is because she wrote both, but
Well,
I got you.
Yeah, but and she said they the Matrix was the prequel. I mean the sequel to the Terminator. But I want you to explain it because I really don't understand it.
Well, I'm trying to.
Well, don't do it now. Yeah, finish what you talking about. That's why I what I
am gonna finish with the Matrix. So John Connor and Neo are synonymous. They're the same person.
You sure?
I'm gonna get to that later. Now, back to the Matrix. So Neo now has learned the truth, right? He's been in and out of the Matrix. He's had a few experiences with the agents. So now he's no longer a neophyte, right? Now he must go and talk to who? The Oracle.
Yeah.
The Oracle is gonna give him his prophecy and let him know what his future holds for him, right?
Yeah.
Now Morpheus told him you're not supposed to share whatever she tells you. You're supposed to keep it to yourself, right?
Yeah.
But and yet he still told Neo what she told him.
Yeah.
And also, Trinity told Neo what the Oracle told her.
Yeah.
Now, the reason they told Neo when they weren't supposed to is because the Oracle told them. Now, they didn't show this in the movie, but you got to read between the lines.
Yeah.
The Oracle told them the importance of Neo and how his outcome is affected by their outcome, and their outcomes in the future are affected by his. So if he doesn't become Neo, then they can't become who they need to be.
Yeah.
So it ties all of their futures together, right?
Yeah.
So that's why in the end, remember when she was like when he was dying or whatever, she said you can't be dead.
Yeah.
Because the Oracle told me that I will fall in love with the one, and I'm in love with you, so that means you're the one. So I know you can't be dead.
Yeah.
But that also that scene also represented his rebirth, because that's when he started to. Because remember when they was running at the end of the movie, right? All the way at the end of the movie, when they was running, they was in the subway, and he had been running from Mr. Anderson, Agent Smith, the whole fucking movie. This one time he stopped. Everybody got out or whatever. They was on the phone and shit, and they was like, Neo, what are you doing? Let's go. And he stopped. He said no. And they was like, what the fuck is he doing? And Morpheus was like, he's starting to believe. He's getting it now. He's waking up.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fought. That was the first fight, right? He whooped his ass, but he gave Agent Smith some go. So they got out. Remember, he got out, boom. And then, no, he didn't get out yet. Because I think he shot the phone or something happened to the phone and he didn't get out. They ended up fighting and he hit him by the train and kept running. So long story short, they're in the hallway, right? Then you got the scene where he pull out the DE and they shot him up or whatever. So then he fell out, he like he was dead. But as she's talking to him, because you got to remember, it's not really him. It's not his flesh. It's his mind.
Yeah.
You can't. So remember, he said, if you die in the Matrix, do you die for real? He said the body can't live without the mind.
Yeah.
But the mind is also a powerful tool because the mind controls the body.
Yeah.
As a man thinketh, so shall he be.
Yeah.
So when she was talking to him, right, he could hear her because he's not dead.
Yeah.
His physical, it's just his mind was detaching from his physical body. She called him back. No, you can't be dead because you the one.
Yeah.
Click went out. You know what? Holy shit, she's right. I am the fucking one. What did he do? He came back.
Yeah.
His vitals came back up. He did, oh shit, what the fuck this nigga did? That was the rebirth. That was the old him dying. Literally.
Yeah.
The old him dying and the new him being reborn. Now he's Neo. Mr. Anderson's dead. This is Neo now.
Yeah.
So when he stood up, they was like, what the fuck? Then we just kill this nigga? Like, shoot him again. They try to air him out again. All three of them shot at him. What'd he say? No. He just put his hand out. No. We're not doing this. No. No. We're not doing the bullets no more. He stopped the fucking bullet. Grabbed one, looked at it, all the bullets dropped. They looked at each other like, what the fuck? He ain't supposed to be able to do that. Yeah, it's time to go. This nigga on some other shit.
Yeah.
But that's the power that you have when you are no longer ignorant to the truth. Once you know the truth, because I missed the point too. When they were in a simulation and he was like, are you paying attention to me? Are you listening to me? Or you paying attention to the woman in the red dress?
Yeah.
He said, I was looking at the woman. He said, look at it again. Then it turned into an agent. And then he explained to him what an agent was. And he was like, well, he said, I've seen agents punch holes through walls. I've seen them dodge men empty clips at them and hit nothing but air. He said, but all of the amazing things that they're able to do, none of them will compare to what you can do. And he's looking like, what the fuck? What are you telling me? I'll be able to dodge bullets? And he laughed. No, like, he gave that no silly rabbit tricks for kids. Like, no, Neo. I'm telling you, when you're ready, you won't have to. And he looked like, what? I won't have. What the fuck is he talking about? What he was saying was, nigga, once you free your mind and you realize that this shit is a fucking video game, nigga, nothing is you can do anything.
Yeah.
Because you operate in this matrix mentally. They operate because they're not real. They exist inside the matrix. They're products of the matrix. They're programs that were created in the matrix. So they can only exist within the matrix. So they have limitations. They're programs. Who created this program? You understand what I'm saying? If you got the first generation iPhone, there's certain capabilities that you're not gonna have on that phone that you're gonna have on that 16.
Yeah.
That iPhone 16 is gonna have capabilities that 3G don't have because of the programming.
Yeah.
It wasn't programmed to do the things that this 16 can do. But guess what?
Yeah.
This 16 and that 3G can't do what I can do.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is he was waking up to that truth. Like, oh shit, I get it now. They have limitations because they're programmed. So there's certain things that they can do, but then there's a lot of things they can't do. But I can do anything.
Yeah.
Because my mind is I create my reality. And since I'm existing within my mind when I'm within the matrix, anything is possible. If I think it, it'll happen.
Yeah.
I can manifest instantly because I'm thinking it. This is not real. It's the matrix.
Yeah.
So once he realized that fast forward to the end of the movie, once he realized, that's why he said, no, the bullets stopped, the bullets dropped. And then next thing you know, he flying, he doing all this crazy shit. Why? Because he can do anything. He's Neo. He's the one. What makes him the one? His mental state. It's not that he's special or he has some abilities or gifts that everybody else don't have. No, he's just more of a free thinker than everyone else.
Yeah.
To some degree, everybody else is still in some way or form mentally attached, still attached to the matrix. That's what makes him the one and them not. But my whole point of bringing that up, right? Because I want everybody, it's a great movie to watch, especially when you watch it and you understand it for what it is, right? It's basically a story about you. You're Mr. Anderson. You're living your life, but are you really living your life? Or are you living the life somebody else wants you to live?
Right.
Are you doing what you want to do? Are you doing what you love to do? Are you fulfilling your purpose in life? Or are you living the life that somebody else wants you to live? Whether it be your parents, whether it be your wife, your husband, your daughter, your son, your grandma on her deathbed. Oh, baby, please be a veterinarian. Baby, promise me you're going to be a veterinarian. I want to play in the fucking NBA.
Yeah.
Maybe some trash. I might be the worst fucking basketball player ever, but I still want to play in the NBA. And that's possible. Because the greatest basketball player of all time was some garbage. He was some trash. Ass. And look at him now. Somebody in the chat got that nigga shoes on right now. Put a 23 in the chat if you got some J's on right now.
Nope. I'm rocking the Crocs. I got on the Crocs.
Hey, look, my old ass got on the old as shit. I got on Crocs too, nigga.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Join the team. Yep. Yeah,
I got on Crocs
too. Yeah. Shout out to Dre. Yeah, man. I can't even look at the chat right now. I'm doing a little yard work, man.
I'm looking
laying down there. Got to bleach and spray down the patio and then proceed to treat the yard, man.
Yep, natal, neo, natal, nativity, newborn, Pitwise on it. It's an anagram for one. That's correct. Yep. See, they already know. They know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Why ain't y'all tell me y'all was free? I thought y'all was asleep. Shit. They up this morning.
Yeah, man. They been rocking with us all morning, man.
Look, Texas kids say he's becoming Superman by law. He can do anything legally.
Yeah. Legally, I was watching that short. Legally, illegally.
Yep. Legally, you have legal and lawful. There's a difference between legal and lawful.
Yeah.
There's a difference between de jure and de facto.
What's the difference between legal and lawful?
I explained that before, but I'll summarize it again.
Okay, so, put it in dummy terms.
Legal is de facto, and lawful is de jure. So I implore you to look up the definition of de jure and de facto. De jure and de facto.
Yeah.
And then that way you know what category to put what in. You'll know that. Ooh, hold up, man! You about to hit that car.
Hey, he ain't talking about the mustard either.
Nah. De jure and de facto. Legal and illegal. Lawful and unlawful. It's a difference. Who else in here? Let me see. Trying to get the chat. He said, got those Walmart boots on. He said E43, he envy the Croc confidence. Shit, the feet I got, there ain't no envy. Shit.
Yeah.
Better have some Crocs on the feet I got. Fuck them Jordans. Them shit's too heavy and uncomfortable. Goddamn it, my feet hurt.
Yeah, he said y'all got the faith in them Crocs like I got in my dogs, man. Yeah. It's an unspoken word.
Lone Wolf said, after I got the true knowledge of self, I had to go back and rewatch a few movies. That's real, bro. That's real. And Matrix is one of them, bro. I don't care how much knowledge you get. When you go back and you watch The Matrix, every single time I watch that movie, I always peep something that I didn't peep before.
Yeah.
Like I say,
you went out,
I said with the I'm bad. Like I said with the glasses scene, like I never peeped that. That's a little minute little details that they have in there that I didn't catch before. You know, just him reaching for the pill, but the other him ain't reaching for the pill. You know what I mean? It's like little subliminal shit, little small little shit they got in there. Then also it was a scene that was a powerful scene. I think a lot of people overlooked when he went to go see the Oracle, right? Remember they had all the children in there in the waiting room. And remember the little Buddhist little boy, he was bending a spoon. And he was looking at him and he said, he handed him a spoon. He said, do not try to bend the spoon. That's impossible. He said, rather, you have to realize the truth. He said, what's the truth? He said, there is no spoon. That's when you stop looking like, what? There's no spoon. What the fuck am I holding? Nigga, nothing.
Yeah.
He said, you have to realize there is no spoon.
Yeah.
Right? He said, then once you accept that there is no spoon, because that's the first stage, right? Acceptance. Once you accept that there is no spoon, then you will understand, right, that it's not the spoon that bends, but it is yourself. Then he started looking at the spoon, and then he started bending his head, and then the spoon started to bend, right? So that was another precursor to let you know that his mind is becoming freed. He's almost to the point where he's fully freed. His mind is fully free.
Yeah.
Because in that moment, right when that spoon started to bend, right, well, really it's him, he's bending, right?
Yeah.
That's when the lady came in, oh, the oracle will see you now. And then he looked back at it, it was straight. And then the little boy was just looking at him smiling.
Yeah.
Like, you get it now, don't you? You get it. That was a powerful scene right there. Powerful scene.
Yeah.
For one, it shows that child that he said, these are all my other gifted children, right? That's what the oracle said. These are all my talents. These are all my little gifted children. So these are children that are programs, right, within the matrix. And their purpose is so you have people that are within the matrix that their goal or their purpose for existence is to wake people up from the matrix, even though they're still in it. You understand what I'm saying? They represent the out. There's always an out, right? I don't care if you in the matrix or out of the matrix. There's always a way out.
Yeah.
They have to give you a way out, right? So, in other words, the word you like to use, loopholes.
Yeah. Right.
Loopholes.
Right.
Right. So, now getting back to the movie, right? So at the end, right, you seen him flying away or whatever. So that's to represent like, oh damn, this nigga can fly. Yes, he can do anything, right? So I want to stay on topic with that first movie and how that correlates with us as men. When I say what is the Matrix is you getting up every day, living a life that is not yours, right? You are not happy. Mr. Anderson was not happy. Neo wasn't happy. He wasn't happy until he became Neo and fulfilled his true potential. That's when he was at peace and when he was happy. That's why all of us walking around with our faces balled up. We ready to pop, fly, and punch a nigga in his mouth as soon as he say something or he looked at me wrong. Because you're not happy, my nigga. You're not living your life. You living the life that somebody else is telling you to live or you think that you're supposed to be living. No matter what that is. When I was in the streets, I wasn't happy in the streets. That's why I was doing all the goofy shit and trying to crash out the way I was.
Yeah.
I was depressed. I wasn't happy.
Yeah.
Happy people don't go around doing, you know what I'm saying, committing crimes and shooting and robbing and fighting. Happy people don't do that. Unhappy, miserable people do that. So you're living a life, or your existence isn't. You're not living the life that you came here to live, right? Everybody's here for a reason. Everybody has a purpose, no matter what that may be. It may not be the purpose that you think it should be, or you might want your life to be, but everybody has a purpose. So if what you're doing doesn't make you happy, right? Genuinely, not just you trying to fake it. Oh, let's go out to the club and we about to turn up. You're not happy. If you going out to the club turning up, you're not happy. You can stay in your house and get drunk. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got to put no clothes on. You ain't got to waste no gas. You ain't got to worry about getting pulled over on the way home or finding something to eat or fighting some goofy drunk motherfucker at Waffle House. You ain't got to go through none of that. So why do you do it? It's attention seeking. That's why women go to clubs. They want attention. If it wasn't no men there, they wouldn't be there. And if it wasn't no women there, the men wouldn't be there. You got people that got somebody at home but will go out to the club to try to find somebody else. Because you ain't satisfied with what you got already. Ain't nothing at that club that's going to be better than what you got at home. That's why they at home. Stupid. Why she at home? Why you got her at home if you don't like it? I can't stand this bitch. Why you got her there? You think you going to find something better at the club? At the club, nigga? This bitches smell like Newports and petroleum jelly. That's what you want? You reach in and whisper in that bitch ear, you smell that wig, all you smell is petroleum jelly and Newport 100s. That's what you want?
Yeah. Yeah. You remember that movie, I mean not that movie, but that song Don't Save Her? She don't wanna be saved. Remember that?
Hell yeah, I had Mr. Don't Play. That was my favorite Project Pat album.
You remember the intro? It would say, forget that ninja, man. I'm gonna kill him and I'm gonna marry you.
Yes. Oh yeah, he was like, oh hell no, man. He said, no, man. He said, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I love her, man. I love her.
Yeah.
But that's your simps, right? And simps are dangerous, man. Simps are dangerous, bro. That's why we going through the problems we going through because of these simps, man. If every man was solid, bro, these women wouldn't be moving the way they moving, bro, because it would be no OnlyFans.
Right.
Do you understand that OnlyFans exists? The porn industry is $1 billion industry because men partake in it. You understand what I'm saying? The majority of men that consume pornography are men that can't get women. If I can get a woman on the regular, if I can have a different woman every night, or I can have the same woman every night, whatever, when I want it, how I want it, when I want it, what the hell I'm gonna sit up be looking at Pinky for?
Yeah, man.
You know, she still, man, I don't know if you seen Pinky recently. Somebody sent me something, man. Oh, it was depressing, man. I said, oh my goodness, I used to spank to her. Oh my God. We all did. Be honest, we all did. Oh my God. And it just goes to show when they hit the wall, man, they hit it hard.
Well, I mean, to be honest, who is this in there?
Hard.
Oh, it's my hey, what's happening, little bro? Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Hey, what's happening, bro?
Yeah, what's up? What's going on?
What's up with your player?
Yeah, he threw it back. We said Pinky. I said, oh, damn.
Have you seen her recently, my brother?
No, I have not.
God bless you then, because I wish I hadn't either, because, man.
You know, mine was Cherokee, so.
Oh, it was mine, too.
Yeah.
Mine, too.
We ain't gonna get in all that on this here.
No, come on. I told you this is a judgment-free zone. How we going to judge?
Nah, I'm a
Nah,
I'm not right. Come on
now.
Yeah.
We weren't always pimps now. We had to go through our simp.
You're right, pimps. You're right.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. Hey, what's going on in the loo, man?
Man, I would have been on here earlier, but I had me a long night last night with a whole bunch of entitled motherfuckers. So, had to put a couple people out, had to curse a couple people out, you know what I'm saying?
Another day, all in a day's work, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, end of the day, niggas tired. I needed my beauty rest, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Hey, let me just make I want to say something real quick. I see in the comments, Texas Kid said, once I finish this paperwork process and get my birth certificate, it's on and cracking. By you making that statement about your birth certificate, I'm assuming what process you referring to, and I would say, brother, just keep researching before you file anything. I say that. If you still talking, I mean, ain't nothing wrong. I know that what you're talking about when you're dealing with birth certificates, but it's just I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna point you in the right direction. I don't know if you heard of somebody named Jonah Bay. But I would encourage you to, do some research on that, brother. If you plan on doing anything with a birth certificate, and I think I know what route you're talking about. So yeah, check him out. Jonah Bay. Check him out.
Jonah Bay.
Before you file anything, I ain't telling you don't file nothing. I'm just saying make sure that your affairs are in order and your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted before you file anything. Put anything on the record.
Roger that. Yeah, man. Shout out to the Texas Kid. Man. Yeah, property tax is definitely the matrix, Wayne Moan. Man.
Yep.
Man.
Yep, all of it's a matrix. All of it. But we think it's real. They send you that paper and you think, oh my God, they're gonna take my house. I'm just tired of hearing they. Who the hell is they?
Well,
Hey,
all I know is at the end of the day, the house get took. Man,
yes, sir.
Man, bro. Glad you here, man. What's the weather like out in good old Lou?
It's hot and moist out here, man.
You said moist, man. Why you gotta go say?
Look, I just walked outside to see for myself.
You couldn't say humid.
Nah, it's moist as hell out here, man. Still in your drawers, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, too much. Pimps, what's up, man? They calling that boy, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but look, all right. So, Dirty Dog said Jada Fire. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Jada Fire. You know. Like
oh, we can talk about it now, huh?
Nah.
I'm just commenting on the chat. What we talking about?
Just reading the comments on it.
Okay.
Hold up.
You want to go there? You want to go? Hold on. You want to go there? And you talking Jada Fire? Question for you in the chat: Jada or Holly?
Holly Berry, Jada. What are you talking about, Jada?
Yeah.
You asking now, or if you asked the younger me, I'd have said Holly, because I'd have been going off looks. But I'm old. I'm going off of nastiness. I'm
going with Jada all day.
Yeah, I need Jada. The Holly, she just pretty. She gonna lay there. I ain't got time for that shit.
That's the in-house water park right there.
Okay. All right.
Moving on. Right.
Yeah, there you go for that. But all right, yeah, moving on. All right, so Wayne said, is it possible that the Matrix will turn against itself? That's a good question, my brother, because you're watching it turn against itself as we speak.
Yeah, man. And that's why I wanted to ask you about the Terminator and the Matrix. Tie that into each other real quick for me, please.
Okay, so now the Terminator is the precursor to the Matrix. Now, if you think about the original Terminator's movie, right? Think about the storyline of that movie, the original, the first Terminator, the first one with what's the swole? You know, I'll be back. What's his name? Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
The original movie with Schwarzenegger, right? But it came out in what, like 88? Was it 88? No, it was what, like 85, 86, something like that?
Something like that.
The original Terminator, right? Now, the movie is really about so if John Connor, right, had never come back, went back and so really the movie's about John Connor, because John Connor is damn, what's his name in Terminator? What's the not John Connor? John Connor's the son. What was the father's name?
I don't know.
You remember the first movie was the father coming back in time. He had sex with the boy's mother and made him.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means that in the future, you gotta remember, because John Connor he sent his father. you gotta peep this shit. He sent his father back in time at a certain time period because he needed to meet his mother, right, to make him, so that all this shit can stop in the future.
But it didn't stop.
It did or it didn't?
It didn't.
Right.
Because you got the Matrix.
Exactly. So.
But that's what I'm saying. But like.
Hold on, hear me out. John Connor, that's why I say John Connor and Neo are synonymous, because it's not you got to look at it like the symbology of it. Like, it's not, don't think of them as actual people. It's conscious levels, it's consciousness, right? So you will always have, this universe is balanced, right? So you will always have good, you're always gonna have bad. It's never gonna be a time where show me a time in history where there wasn't war, where it was just peace, just all the time. It's never been that time. And documented human history. So it can't be, because that's unbalanced. Peace only exists because you have war. You wouldn't even know what peace is unless you've experienced war. You wouldn't know what war was unless you experienced peace.
Like,
if all you know is war, then that is your peace.
Yeah, light, dark, everything. Yeah,
it's needed. So the goal is never to have, I want world peace. No, I want balance.
Yeah,
everything needs to be balanced, right? So you're going to have war, but you're also going to have peace, but it needs to be balanced between the two, and that's how everything runs smoothly.
Okay, so check this out. So, with that being said, would you say we in the Matrix, or we at the Terminator stage?
We are at the Terminator stage, right? We at the stage where what was it? Cybertron?
Enron, something like that.
Yeah, whatever it was. The machine started turning on itself, and
that's AI. That's AI. Yeah. So we live in that now. So we not in the Matrix. We it's AI, right? I mean, we at the Terminator stage.
No, we at the Matrix stage, because we already asleep, right? But you have those who are gonna wake up. They already woke. Ain't nobody else waking up. We at the stage where we hold down the fort as Zion. That's the stage we at.
Yeah.
We just waiting for we at the end of the war. We at the point where it's like we don't need to physically fight no more.
Right.
Because it's destroying itself from the inside out.
Slowly but surely.
It's our time. That's why I say don't even focus on that, because it's just a distraction. You just keep doing you. Because really why it's folding is because you waking up. Like I say, once the Matrix can't use you, it's got to discard you, get rid of you, because you're no longer valuable to us. Now, if everybody wakes the fuck up, or the majority wakes the fuck up, which is us, we the only ones that matter anyway. We need to wake up, because we the ones that sleep. Everybody else know who the fuck we are. They know the truth. Once you become competent and you start talking to foreigners, and they see that you ain't a nigga, and you ain't emotional, and you can actually have a civil an adult conversation, a competent conversation, they'll tell you everything. I done talked to Africans, East Indians, all of them. And Asians, I got people that can vouch. I done been in carryouts in Baltimore, and the guy that, security in there, I heard him on the phone, he talking some Moorish talk. So, I was leaving, I was like, Islam, brother. He was like, Islam. And he was like, wait a minute, you this? He started asking me all these questions. And so I, we was chopping it up a little bit. So I was like, look, watch this. So I go over to the Asian lady, that Miss Kim. It's her business or whatever. It's a little, carry out, a little buffet / carry out. So I started talking to her. I said, explain to him who we are. We the Moors. You're a Manchurian. So I started telling her history. You Moor. Oh yeah. This woman came out. She came from behind the bulletproof glass. Opened the security door. Came over to me and started bowing to me. Now mind you, it ain't just me and him in there. You got a whole bunch of niggas in there that sleep, that don't know who they are, that's in there sleep, right? And they watching this, they seeing this, and they're confused, because I come in here every day and spend my money with this woman. She barely even speak to me. Head up and buy, and just take my money. Then who is this nigga? I'm in there at the time. I was working for First Student. I was driving school buses. I look like a regular nigga just like them. Had my safety vest on, regular nigga. She bowing to this nigga? What the fuck? So look, the security guy dude, he grabbed my arm. He said, nigga, did she just fucking bow to you? I'm like, nigga, let go of me. You know what I'm saying? But it was because he couldn't believe it. And that's how I said, bruh, it's in the Heliotech, which I call the Bible. It says that all nations will bow at our feet.
Yeah.
They did it before when we ruled Spain. They're gonna do it again. And it's not on no, they bowing at us like it's, they are slaves and no shit like that. They are servants. No, it's out of respect.
Yeah.
Because you're now in your proper person. That's why the world's fucked up, because we don't know who we are, right? So think about it. Why does everybody come here? This is the land of milk and honey. They say it's Africa. No, it's here. Ain't nobody rushing to go to Africa. Who the hell is rushing over to go to Africa?
No, they rushing to go to Africa to extract their resources to bring it to their homeland or increase their position.
This is what I'm telling you, Big A. You got more foreigners here than any other country in the world. There's more foreigners on this landmass than any other country. You have probably more Africans here than you do in Africa.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
I'm just saying, it's a lot. I'm looking at one right now, walking across the street.
Yeah. Well, they nowhere,
why can't they? Hear me out.
We nowhere, but we everywhere.
But listen to what I'm saying. Why can't they do what they're doing here in their country?
Mm-hmm.
You have successful people in your country, right? Millionaires in your country that are successful in your economy, in your country, right? Why can't you do it there? Why do you need to come here and extract resources from here to make a better living for yourself and your family and your country?
They're not extracting resources. We are the resource. We are the number one consumer. So all they doing is extracting our cash flow. You know, they taking our money that goes into rotation, which should be staying here, and other countries how many shout out to the SAs, to the Mexicans. How many Mexicans work over here but send money home? How many Africans work here but send money to Africa, to their people? Businesses. How many Chinese businesses are based in China but have brick and mortar places here and land? Where do you think that money is going? But at the same time, while they extract our resources, which we are the resource because we are the number one consumer, China is lending money out to Russia when they built the railroad track that runs from China all the way through Europe to London. You know what I'm saying? Underwater and all of that. China is the one who funded most of the mines going on in Africa. China is the one who's lending people like Akon $1 billion, and y'all, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of whatever smoke and mirror with that, you know what I'm saying? But lending him $1 billion to build a city in Africa. Ain't no telling if Akon was an Akon with it or not, but they, you know what I'm saying? That was what it was. Whether it's, you know what I'm saying? But we got plenty of countries that, like you say, we got a whole bunch of nationalities that extract our resources, which is us, our working hours, our funds that go into rotation, and then it floats out there and it doesn't come back.
Right. Now, I agree with you 100%. And this is the thing. This is my perspective on it, bro. I'm not mad at him. Now, it used to be, I went through my angry black man phase, but now I'm not mad at him because I can't say that I wouldn't do the same thing if I was in that position, right? If you see somebody walking down the street and, they drop $100 out their pocket on the ground, and you try to be a good Samaritan, you try to take the high road. Damn, I can show you that $100, but man, hey man, you dropped this, bro. No, I didn't.
Okay.
Bro, you just dropped this back to nigga. I said I didn't drop it. Oh, but shit, dang. All right, then fuck it. All right, I'll take it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
That's what's going on. Literally. Yeah. So I'm not really mad at him. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we can do the same thing, right?
What?
We don't. If we wake up to the truth, bro, we don't need nobody. We are the culture around the world. I told you when I was in
we the sleeping giant.
We are the sleeping giants.
Yeah.
When I went to DR, bro, I was in this club and I'm toe up from the flow up, right? And I started freaking out because I realized they played 50 Cent. Now, mind you, this is in 2024, 23, 24. They played 50 Cent, Many Men. What was it, 2003, 4 that album came out?
Yeah, and they knew every word.
Get Richard Dot Grind. They knew every word and can't even speak English.
Yeah, nah, it's real, man, because you know what?
The whole club. I'm tripping. I'm like,
it's not like that. It's not like just like that there. It's around the world, man. China,
that's my point.
Europe. I've seen it with my own eyes, man. Yeah.
That's my point. So there's no other culture that's that big in the world. No other culture. We are the culture. So it's like everybody takes from us, but we never get none of the credit, right? And it's been like that since the beginning of time. We created everything, everything. Even the shit that we think ain't ours, the Ku Klux Klan. Do your homework on that. Ain't no European create that. Yeah, that's gonna blow it out. What? The KKK?
Wait. Say that one more time.
I'm gonna say this again. It's a reason why Kanye recently wore the black, the hood. It's subliminal.
Okay.
He didn't wear the white one. He wore the black one. Do your homework.
Okay.
On the KKK.
And what's that?
Go do your homework. It was not created.
Man, what is it, man?
Do your homework. I told we be on here for another 2 hours. I can't get. What? Look. What did Neo Morpheus say?
What?
I don't even remember. I was trying to think of what he told Neo. It went perfect with what I forgot how he phrased it.
Man, you ain't.
No. Look, that's what he said. Hold on, look. Remember when he took him to see the oracle, right? He took him to the door. He looked at him. He said, I told you I would show you the door, but you have to be the one to walk through it.
Yeah.
I can show y'all the door, but you gonna walk in that room on your own.
Man, don't do that, man. I know what you do. I know what you're doing. We done had these conversations before. Man, what is it, man?
Like I said, we can talk about that off live, but on live.
Okay. All right.
I ain't trying to set nobody up for failure. If I give you the answer, it ain't gonna benefit you. You gotta find it for yourself. I'm gonna plant the seed, but you gotta water it.
Yeah, man. Anybody in the chat know what he talking about, man? Wayne, man, you got to know what he talking about, man.
Wayne bike though.
Wayne be on it, man.
If he don't, he will by the next live.
Lone Wolf. I'm looking, man. Lone Wolf, I know you know what he talking about, man. What he talking about, bro? Cause man.
Yeah. Quick said, so you're saying Americans are a branch of the Moore family tree. No, I'm saying that Americans are Moors, and Moors are American. Look up the etymology of the word America, or Al-Maraq, Al-Morocco, Maglid al-Aqsa, the most extreme west, Turtle Island. It's a lot of different names for this landmass, but this is the Moorish Empire. Keyword empire. The state of Morocco that was established in what year? We talked about it yesterday. See if y'all was paying attention.
1956. I remember, man.
Okay.
I love history, bro.
That was the state of Morocco. So we talking about the empire of Morocco. Remember what I told you yesterday? I said it, and you read it. You read the letter for yourself. Who the hell was he writing that letter to if the state of Morocco wasn't created yet? He wasn't talking to him. Nobody over there.
Yeah.
He addressing him here. Plus, if you cross the water, you ain't gonna be too. It's like, shit, we got time to get our shit together for you. Like, fuck you, nigga. You way over there. What you gonna do? Nah, they was right next door, baby.
Yeah.
How you gonna send that letter? You gonna send it by water? Come on, let's use our brains now. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I see what you try. I see. Okay. All right, Lone Wolf. I got you, bro. He said, gotta do that homework, big A. See, all right. Hey,
but bro, we had to do it too. We all got to do it, bro. You got to that work. You got to put the work in.
Man, I need a cheat sheet for this one, bro.
But see, that's the thing. You can't cheat it. You got to go through. You got to go through it, bro. Yeah. Because if I tell you the answer, you won't even get it.
I probably won't, man. I probably have to do my. I would have to do my research, man. I'm not like, bro, man. Like that's like. Man, like, see, all right, just say this. Is it a rabbit hole?
Yes.
I don't know, man. See, look, man, here we go.
And it's deep. It's deep as hell. And I've been so far down it, bro. I lost my mind 3 times. Like
I know we had this conversation.
Right. But look, I don't even know how deep it goes. With all that I know, I don't even know how deep it goes. So I think what ended up happening, bro, and I think I said this before, but the people that we be saying that we think crazy in the hood or, you know, around the way to be talking out the head and, you know, we holding the Bible on the corner, talking about the end is coming. They the ones that went so deep in the rabbit hole that they got lost.
That's what I'm saying, man. So look, this is all I'm trying to say. Just shine the light down the hole a little bit. Let me see something. You know what I'm saying? Let me drop a quarter down there or something, you know, and you know, that's all I'm trying to do, bro. Man, look, you talking about you gotta have a bungee cord, a parachute, and all types of stuff.
But look, this is the thing. This is my perspective on it. Now, y'all let me know in the chat what y'all think, right? When it comes to information and knowledge, right? Wisdom.
Yeah.
In my perspective, it's infinite, right? And anything that's infinite means you can never know all, right? So since you can't know all, the best that you can do is know enough, right? Know enough that you can do what you need to do.
Yeah. Hey, you went out, bro. So, all right. So, look, this is a stick up. All right. I don't want your money and I don't want your honey. I want the game. Now, give it up.
Well, you know what the game is sold, not told, baby.
What is
Come on, Big A.
Nah, bro, give it up.
You know it's sold and not told,
This is a stick up. I need the game. Give it to me now. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to play now, man. Come on now.
Like the Bible say, no stone will be unturned, my brother. Everything will be revealed in due time. Because we are in the age of Aquarius, which is the age of information. Everything, anything you want to know is at your fingertips, my brother. Anything.
Yeah.
Everything is possible. There are no limitations. It's wide open right now. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You do with that as you will, but it is what nothing's stopping you from doing anything right now.
No, it ain't, man. We in the age of information, bro. And you know, and it's very important, it's very vital that we take the time to assess the information that we taking in, man. Because it's a lot of directions that can lead you falsely. Shit, we could talk about Google. We could have a subject right now, and I can say, "Hey, Google," and ask it a certain type of way, and it's gonna lean in my favor. And you could ask it a certain type of way, and it'll lean in your favor, and people will take that as a fact.
Well, that's why I always cite my sources. So you know, I don't encourage really taking, you know, anything as factual or, you know, as canon, if you will. If you get it off Google or Wikipedia or some shit like that, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Still you got to do your due diligence. You got to really go digging. You know what I'm saying? You got to really get down, because it's that's what I'm saying. You talking about 10 plus years, man. I'm still learning every day. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I cite my sources, because I may say something incorrectly or you know, I'm paraphrasing and may miss out a key point. So that's why I always cite my sources. So you can go and you can read it and you can, you know, study that yourself.
Okay. Question. For anybody, you know, I'm asking for a friend that wants to know the resource, where to start, if you point them in the right direction, because I'm asking for a friend.
Well, Big A, you can tell your friend that's you. I
don't know what you talking about, homie. Come on with it, man. Let's go. Let's go.
So I'm gonna say a few books. I wish I could give the authors with them too. My brain right now. I would say Moors in Spain is a good book. They Came Before Columbus.
Yes, I read that book. But like the only thing, time out. The only thing about They Came Before Columbus is all of the good information is in chapter 1. Everything else is just talking about, it's just like pretty much a Black history book. It's not like the first chapter, it talks about, like, I could talk about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? It talks about, and I ain't scared to just give just sprinkle y'all with a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, man. So look, the first chapter, it talks about how Africa was already, nations in Africa were already coming over to America I'm talking about centuries before Columbus, and you know, and it gets real interested in the first chapter. Then after that, it's just like a Black history book. No slight to that, but a lot of that stuff in there I already knew. But the first chapter I knew nothing of. But yeah.
I agree, but it's all necessary because for one, there's no such thing as Black history, right?
Well, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying.
What's the proper pronunciation?
I mean, what we call Black history is really, it's Moorish history. It's you got tribal history as well, right? So you have, so you had those of us who, just like today, you have those of us who want to be a part of.
My bad. I don't mean to cut you off. Lone Wolf, that's the name of it. Before the Mayflower. That's it. But we were saying before Columbus, it's before the Mayflower. But continue, pimps. Yeah.
No, it's actually a book. It's called.
That's what I'm talking.
Came before Columbus.
He might look. It's one of the two that I read. It's a thick book too. I'm about to look it up right now. But continue, bro.
Yeah, I can't think of the author, but it was they came before Columbus. What's the other one I said? From Babylon to Timbuktu.
Because if we speaking on two different books, then I'm wrong on what I said.
Yes, they came before Columbus.
Okay, I'm looking at that one now.
Should be like an Olmec head on the cover.
Yeah. No, I didn't read that one. Then it's before the Mayflower. That's the one I read.
But a lot of that information is similar. It's in that book as well.
Yeah. So no, I misspoke on they came before Columbus. Yeah.
So what was that? I said that one. Moors. So Moors in Spain is a good one. They came before Columbus. These are all foundational books, by the way. These would help you get a solid foundation in understanding, you know, this the neo level books, I would say.
Yeah.
Moors in Spain, they came before Columbus. From Babylon to Timbuktu. Foundational books. From Niggas to Gods is a good one. Volume 1 and 2. I know I'm a Jailbird's probably done read that already. From Niggas to Gods.
Nah, I haven't read that.
What?
Nah, bro.
Man, that one be floating around the jail. It's heavy, man. I thought you got your hands on that one. At least the first
volume. I don't even think that was a topic of conversation when I was really into it.
Yeah, so you can check that one out. They got 2 parts, part 1 and 2. Those are good too, especially foundational wise. If you just starting out, you know, on your journey to enlightenment. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. I'll tell you what, I'll make a list, right? I'll make a list, and then tomorrow I'll get that list out.
Yeah, you ain't got to give a list. You could just, I'll chop it up with you.
But then also certain documents you might want to get as well. That letter to the Sultan from George Washington, that's a good one too.
Yeah, I read a little snippet of it the other day.
Just to fuck with y'all, I like to fuck with people sometimes, just for kicks and giggles, fuck your head up. Check out Operation High Jump. Look that up too.
Operation High Jump. Is that like a document or is that a book?
Oh, that's a document, baby. That's a document. Okay. Federal document at that. And we have access. I just wonder if you didn't know, we have access to
if it's federal
at this point, right? Do we have information that? Yep.
If it's federal, it's public. If it's state, you might have an issue. You know, you got to jump through a few hoops.
Yeah, you might have
for certain information.
Yeah.
But federal is
Yeah, they gotta let it out. So yeah, check that out. That's an interesting read right there. Trying to think what else. Also the Treaty of Peace and Friendship. That's a good one too. That's one you want to check out.
Yeah, man. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, man. He got a series of books, man. He got some good information in there too, man.
Yeah, Texas Kid, he knows some shit.
Mm-hmm.
All y'all know some shit. They playing games.
I'm asking for some information, and they telling me go get it.
Because I know why they doing it though. You know what I'm saying? They I know they ain't no slow leakers. They ain't quick to just blurt it out. So I know that they hesitant for a reason. So I know that they somewhat battle tested at least. Because when you been through the shit I've been through, man, you be hesitant just to be, because when you first start learning certain shit, you get excited and you want to just tell everybody. Then you realize
everybody ain't trying to hear what you gotta say, partner.
Exactly. Because somebody might be your agent.
We was just talking about that earlier, man. Man, man. And then we was talking about it before, expectations.
Yep.
You setting expectations on people and expecting them to meet your expectation. That's even in explaining something, man. Robert Kiyosaki, man.
Oh, how did I forget that one?
Yeah. Hold on. But I was about to say, oh man, I think I got a brain fart now. He said, hey, so he said one thing that he does is information is time consuming, on all sides of the board. Just like y'all telling me to go do my own thing. But he says he only answers questions that are asked. He doesn't necessarily make statements, and this is with the people around him, so that's one way, man. Sometimes you gotta ask the right questions. I'm asking the right questions and y'all ain't giving me the right answers. But that's neither here nor there, man.
No, we giving you the right answers. You just don't want to
hear. Texas Kids say 1942 is a good book. Texas Kid also say 500 Nations is a good book. Hey, and that's another thing, man. When you get around people who read books, you can look at their library or talk to them about the books that they read, and you can kind of understand that thought process of what the way they think, where they spend their time at.
Yep.
Ed, what's up, bro?
Okay, he sleep.
Yeah.
We done bored him to death.
Yeah.
Talking old man talk.
That's my little brother, man. He be juggling a lot of jobs, man. We West Indian, man. We got 100 jobs, man.
I know how y'all do. But look,
you got 100 jobs, man.
Hey, what you doing? Oh man, I'm just, I'm cutting the grass. Nigga, it's 4:00 in the morning. Yeah, I might as well get that. Let me get my ass up and do something.
Yeah. Nah, bro, we got 100 jobs. Yeah. Even when I had what's up?
Nah, I'm about to say, man, we way over the.
Yeah, man. And it's all your fault, bro.
I know.
Every damn time, man. Every time, man, it's your fault.
That Texas Kid said American. Yeah, I would put that on the list too. American 1492 is a good book as well. That's a good book too.
Yeah, see, and I never heard of those. Most of these books, most of the books that y'all talking about, I haven't heard of.
Yeah, it's like if you involved in like what they call the conscious community, these are certain books that's floating around. It's like popular, certain communities. You know what I'm saying? But they good books. For foundation building, understanding how we got to where we at, who we are truly, I would suggest these books.
Yeah. Yeah, man. But, Ed, you back?
Huh?
Yeah. Hey, what's happening, man?
Nothing much.
Oh, you you fell asleep on us?
Nah, man, nah.
Oh, all right.
No, I'm up now, man. So.
Okay. Yeah, man, you got to get up and drink some of that no decaf, man. Get you some of that 6:30 a.m. action, bro.
Shit.
Yeah. But hey, y'all know what it is, man. It's a good day, man. It's a Thursday, man. And man, the day is damn near over with, man. If you clocked in at work, man, like we clocked in at work right now, man, I hope we made your day go by smooth, man. It's probably lunchtime for everybody in Central Texas or Central time, man. If you're on that East Coast, man, you know what it is, man. And if you're on the West Coast, as far as the time frame, man, y'all need to catch up because y'all falling behind, man. But anyway, we got that Digital Dog Show coming up at the end of the month. We got over $600 in cash prizes, which is the most to this date. We got 3 free t-shirt giveaways, one going to an existing member, one going to a new member of the month, and one going to a viewer in the chat at that time, man. You got to be there to get it too. And we got the dog of the week coming up tomorrow, man. We got 10 dogs, man. We got 10 dogs, and man, they all looking good, man. Wow. But at the end of the day, man, y'all will be the ones who vote for who get the best dog of the week. And all 4 weeks or 5 weeks or 3 weeks, depending on the month, at the end of the month, when we do that Digital Dog Show, we're gonna be showing the winners of each week, and y'all will be voting on the dog of the month. Dog of the month gets a free t-shirt, you know, or not a free t-shirt, a earned t-shirt. Let's put it like that, and cash prize on the spot. But if you ain't a member, man, I don't know what you're doing, you know. For real, man. And shout out to that Dirty Dog Kennels, man. You dirty dog, you, man. You understood the assignment, bro. Man, glad you part of the team, my G. Man, glad part of you be part of the team, you know. But other than that, man, working on this series. I already got it loaded up and everything like that. Got a couple of them. They all short, limited series, man. But we're gonna get them to you real soon. Yeah. But Pimps, what's up? What you got going on, mister?
Man, you already know, man. It's getting repetitive. I'm in the Matrix with y'all at this point. Y'all know where to find me at, man.
Yeah.
Over Simps on YouTube. Yeah. Man at work on YouTube. TikTok. KettleliveCollections.com. That's the clothing brand. For you freak niggas, Acidonia Worldwide. On X and on TikTok. What else I got going on, man? What else? It's so much. Oh, the music page, El Loco Morano. Check me out on all streaming platforms. Yeah, man. We working, man. You know, it's working, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm about to add another title to my goddamn resume. Shit.
What's that?
I ain't decided yet. I don't know what happened. Too many hours.
Hey, man, you Jamaican too?
Yeah, I might be, bro. Maybe where I got the locks. It might be. I knew it was the reason I wanted to get these locks. I knew it.
And how many jobs you got, man?
Man, right now, man, I got about a good 3.
You got 3 jobs.
About a good 3 months.
And you got 3 jobs, man. I got 4 jobs, man. I got 4. Yeah, I got 4 jobs, man.
What you say?
Nigga got 4.
Why you only got 3 jobs, boy? What you do in your life? What you do in your life, boy? Huh? You want to be broke? You want to be broke, old man, on your deathbed? That what you want?
Oh man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Nah, we working though, man. We working.
Yeah.
We working.
Yeah. There be blood clot. Yes.
That was fine.
Oh, daddy be like blood clot.
He was giving sucking them teeth, but
Yeah.
Rise, Clyde.
Yeah, bro. But nah, man. Yeah, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for y'all, man. So salute to y'all, man. And man, I'm upset with a few of y'all, man, because I'm asking for some information. Y'all won't give it to me, man. I don't need you to put I do need you to point me in the right direction, man. Just give me a little bit, man. Pimps, you gonna give it to me. You gonna give me some information, right?
I just gave you some information.
Nah. Nah, we gonna
I
chop
just
it
dropped
up.
about 4 gems.
It ain't good enough, man. I need you to summarize it up for me and put it in.
I can't. That's the thing. It can't be summarized. You got to go through the whole. All right, look at it like this. You want to learn how to weld, right?
Yeah.
I know how to weld.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to TIG and MIG weld, and you want me to teach you how to weld, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you just want to jump straight. Just hand me the welding gun and just let me do. No,
man. I'm gonna get with me an Elon Musk, and I'm gonna make a machine that'll weld just like them damn what you call it, man? Them printer machines, them plastic printer machines or whatever they are, man.
But guess what?
What's up?
Those machines have limitations.
Yeah, they do.
They exist within a world that you do not exist in. Therefore, they are capabilities that you have that machine does not.
Facts. But and that's the dopest thing, the most truthful thing that you saying out of all of this, man, is once you become dependent on the Matrix, man, you lost.
The Matrix has you, my brother. The Matrix has you.
That was a perfect example of what I was just talking about, but yeah.
Put the phone down for 5 minutes. You can't sit that goddamn phone down for 5 minutes. Don't look at it. Don't think about it.
Hey,
for
man.
5 minutes.
Hey, speaking of,
the Matrix has you.
Hey, man.
If you can't wipe your ass, if you have to have your phone in your hand and wipe your ass with the other hand, that's not something, but you can't put that damn phone down. The Matrix has you. If you fall asleep, at night and you wake up, right?
Yeah.
You jump up when that phone vibrates. The Matrix has you.
Yeah.
If you charge your phone on your nightstand beside your bed, the Matrix has you. If your phone is in the bathroom when you shower, the Matrix has you.
Ed, is that you? Is that you? Pimps, is that you?
Yes, it's me.
It
is I. It is
I'm like, check boxes as you go.
But look, this the thing though. I'm honest and up front, but this the thing. I'm in and out the Matrix as need be.
Yeah.
See, the Matrix don't have me. I'm always in the Matrix, but I can leave out whenever I please because I know what it is and I know how to control it. I know how to move around in it. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. I can cut all this shit off and I'm good. I don't give a fuck. You should know. We didn't talk for a long time. I'll just go off. I go off the grid. You think something happened to me? Anybody heard from it, man? What's going on? You heard from that? And I just pop back up. What's up, y'all? Like, nigga, where the fuck you been at? Nigga, I had to unplug.
Yeah. Man, appreciate that, Derek. Man, we appreciate that, man. You know, that's what matters, man. Y'all enjoying it. We enjoying the show, man. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Man, for real, bro.
And that's what I want, man. I want y'all to come here, man. And I want this to be a stress-free zone. All right, we can let it. We just let it out, bro. Then you can vent. You can let it out, bro. This the space. We gonna laugh about it. We gonna move the fuck on, man.
Yeah.
Stop hold that shit in.
Yeah,
let that shit
man.
Out. That's why we walk around with our face balled up and shit.
Man, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, hey, look, it's already tough enough walking outside the house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga, you need a hug, nigga. All you hard face ass nigga, you don't scare me, nigga. I see a teddy bear, nigga. You need a hug, nigga. That's what's wrong with your ass. You're angry because you need a fucking hug. You ain't get enough love. Your mama ain't breastfeed you, nigga. That's what's wrong with you, angry ass nigga. You know how I know? Cause I was that nigga. I was the angry, balled up face ass. Like, damn, why you always look mad, motherfucker? Because I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why. I'm just angry and shit. My mama ain't breastfeed me. She tried, but I was on Similac. I'm a Similac baby, a little crack Similac baby. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck everybody. But I just need a hug. You know what I'm saying? And then once you learn how to love yourself, nigga, you ain't gonna walk around with a balled up face.
Yeah. Hey man, we got to get up out of here. But before we get up out of here, I got to say this, man. You were saying that it brought this song to mind, man. My favorite rapper of all time. Now, I don't think there's anybody that can top him in my book. This is my opinion, and this is just how I see it, man. K Reno. Rapper out of Texas named K Reno, man, I swear. But he got a song. It's called Pressure. Y'all check that out, man. Yeah. If you know, like, man, I think we all can relate to that song. It's K-Reno. R-I-N-O. Legendary in my book, man. Been going at it since like the 80s, and he's still relevant today. Man, the song called Pressure, man. I gotta send that to MKM, man. But yeah, hey, Melee, salute. Yeah, man, but we got to get up out of here. Ed, man, what you got going on now these days, man? I know you Mr. Hey, Mr. DJ. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he dipped out. Oh, he dipped out on me, man. I couldn't catch it. But hey, y'all know what it is, man. We'll be up here tomorrow, man. And Friday is always that live day. Friday is semi-payday. Digital Dog Show, which is the first weekend, the first Saturday of every month, is a Saturday payday, man. Y'all be there, man. But other than that, you know what it is, man. We out.
Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain, locked in the game, never moved for fame. Old mountain lines run deep in the flame. Sock about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came Fat Boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red Ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sock it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second with the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Second from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die.